Shalom, shalom, family, and welcome back. This is Brother Maurice. I have a question for you today. And that question is, will you renounce your free agency or your free will to worship the Father? This word worship is not well understood. And a lot of times when people hear the word worship, they associate it with praise and worship. And there's no such thing as praise and worship. There is praise of the Father. But your worship of your Father is an action, and the action is not singing. In the scriptures, we see, well over 20 times, Psalms chapter 9, verse 11 says, "Sing praises to the Lord, which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings." Psalms 47 says, "Sing praises to the Lord, which dwell in Zion. Declare among the people his doings." Psalm 68:4 says, "Sing unto God, sing praises to his name. Exalt him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Yah, and rejoice before him." So we're seeing all these places where it says to sing praises. But what Satan wanted to do is confuse us. And he wouldn't confuse us so we not understand what true worship is. Because when you read in the book of Revelation, it talks about those that worship the beast. And when you hear this, people are thinking, well, I'm not singing songs to the devil. Oh, I saw this person, they're singing songs to the devil. They're throwing up the devil horns and they're singing songs to the devil. But that was given to us on purpose so we would not understand what our true form of worship is. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verse number 18. And let's not wrestle with the scriptures. It says, For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, if it were possible, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law which have been given to all be fulfilled. For this is the law and the prophets, even all the commandments that have been given by the Father. Now listen to this part. That ye should worship God. That ye should worship God with all your heart, might, mind, and soul by keeping his commandments. And this is his commandments, that you do unto others what you would have them do unto you. And there shall be no more law given except those commandments that I give unto you this day. So here in Matthew chapter 5, Christ is about to give the commandments that the Father gave to him. And they're located in Matthew chapter 5, 6, and 7. But you can only find them in the sealed portion to get the restored version so you can see what these commandments truly are, because so much was done to the Bible to purposely remove them so that you would be misled. And all these commandments are centered around love. And this is our worship to the Father. This is our worship to the Father. Let me read it again. That ye should worship God with all your heart, might, mind, and soul by keeping his commandments. Now, in Revelation 13, verse number 4, it says, "And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast." So anyone that reads this, they would think, that's not talking about me. But you're either worshiping by keeping the commandments and you're worshiping the Father, or you are not keeping the commandments and you're worshiping Satan. Let's no longer be deceived on this matter. And it says, "And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they praised the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" Now listen to this. This is from Revelation Unfolded, page 289. It says, "Today, people are pursuing the lust and desires of the flesh, worshiping the dragon." They're pursuing the things of the world. It says, "Which give life and power to the system of governments," the government, which is the beast, "both politically and spiritually. These systems allow people the ability to realize their dreams of worldliness. Or they at least provide their citizens with the glimmer of hope that they're given the glimmer of hope that they might because everyone wants that American dream. It says people strive their whole lives to become popular, accepted, and obtain as much money as they can. Not only for their immediate fleshly needs, but also for the future, when they hope they will not have to work. Because this type of focus is self-centered or family-centered. It is praised and supported through political patriotism and religious affiliations. This attitude leads to a more isolated human being, which leads to a more tightly knit family unit. And once you have the seal portion, you understand that the Father frowns upon family units because we are all brothers and sisters. We all came from the Father, which means we should be helping each other. And that's why we were given a law to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat people the way that you want to be treated, so we all treat everyone correctly. Which then forms communities. So these family units, they form communities, cities, states, and nations that set up borders to protect those rights that are praised as virtuous and righteous. They protect their borders against all others who do not believe as they do, many times forcing their beliefs upon others by extending the borders of their system of human desires supported by the force of law. The only way their belief can be protected and promulgated is through war. When this value system is accepted and protected by the strongest governments and praised by the people, who is able to make war with the beast? Who's able to make war with it? If we're not following the ways of the Father and worshiping him by keeping his commandments, then we're worshiping Satan. We're worshiping the devil. We're worshiping the beast. Because everything is self-centered. Everything is driven and focused on your family. And that's why we can walk past people that are laying out in the street with nothing and not think twice, because we don't even recognize them as our family. That's why we don't care about people that are getting put out of their homes. That's why we don't care about the children that don't have family members. We have our free agency. And our free agency is to do what we want and please ourselves, or our free agency is to do the will of the Father and keep his commandments and help our family members, being all people. The Third Testament, chapter 34, verse 58 says, the struggle between these two forces will reach its climax, and victory will lean toward the side of the Spirit, who, in an absolute gift of love to his Father, will say to him, Lord, or Father, I renounce my freedom of will, or I renounce my freedom of agency. Do your will in me alone, which means now our desire and our focus is to do the will of the Father by keeping his commandments, treating people right, helping people in need. This is what the Father wants from us. So now, will we renounce our free agency so that we can truly worship our Father? That is my question to you today, family. With that, I love you. Shalom, shalom, family.